One thing I've noticed about Azure Standard is that it changes how you think about your home. Instead of running out for one thing at a time, you start thinking about abundance. A well-stocked pantry, a thriving garden, meals shared with family. It's a different approach to living. Explore what Azure Standard has to offer at azurestandard.com and shop this month's Waves of Abundance deals. Azure Standard, family owned and operated. Shop today at azurestandard.com.
It's time for this week's Here's How. And this week, here's how to trick your neighbour into letting you bathe each other. Start off small. Notice a little something in their hair and pull it out for them. Obviously the thing's already on your finger. After that, you can feel more comfortable to suggest that they let you pick the plaque out of their teeth for them. And if they go along with that, maybe you ask them if they want help getting their upper back cleaned next time they have a scrub. Use some AI to make some adverts suggesting that there are health benefits to having someone unrelated to you touch you whilst your skin's wet. Something about passing on skin-laden enzymes to each other so that you can break down more dangerous proteins that may otherwise go on to cause some type of cancer. Host a sponsored group shower. Have a bucket at your front gate for money that you'll give to charity. Loads of fluffy towels in the hall, none of those scratchy sunbathing towels. And leave the shower running over your pruning body and hope for the best. Go to the swimming baths, but wear a cast and ask your neighbour if they'd mind helping you rinse off the arm that isn't in a cast. Then, playfully rub them back with the casted arm. They're never going to notice that you can actually move all your fingers and give them a good wash with your freed up digits. They're even less likely to notice if they're a neighbour from much further up the road. Develop some drone technology, a portable shower that travels door to door. It wets the user from its built-in jets on their doorstep, and you say that eventually it's going to wash them with soap and shampoo as well, but you just need to test the applicator jets first. So your homemade travelling shower will hose people down and squirt shampoo, shower gel and conditioner all over them and hose them up, but just explain that you need to develop the latherer next, so you're going to have to lather them up so that the drone can, quote, do its thing with the jets. You'll need to allow them to dry themselves, otherwise they might clock on that you just want to wash them. When you go camping with all your neighbours, take a big pack of wet wipes and ask if someone would mind giving you a bath in a bag, meaning, will they rub your back with the wet wipes? Obviously, you have to either have told them the shower is broken or be wild camping. If the shower is very much active, take yourself a laminated sheet that says out of order and attach it to the shower door. Then, your quid's in. Your neighbour might wash you with a wet wipe and, most importantly, you can return the favour, which, needless to say, is the whole point of bringing the wet wipes in the first place. Use your spreadsheet to find out when and where your neighbours might be driving to and which one will be passing through a particular service station, and try and time it so that they can see you walking into one of the shower rooms in the toilets. Jokingly say that you just like washing there, but you struggle to get your feet since you hurt your back, and explain your shower at home isn't big enough to have a chair in there. Say, Jesus used to wash his friends' feet, and you don't really find friends like that nowadays, and that it's a shame that people have gotten so weird about human interaction. Probability says that one of your neighbours may be guilted into inviting you over to their house to help you wash your feet. Cover yourself in grounded up black pepper and ring your neighbour and ask if they mind hosing you down in the garden as you've just had loads of insects drop on you from one of the bushes. They aren't likely to get close to you to check, but they will most likely be willing to blast you with your garden hose. Find out where your nurse neighbour works and try and get yourself admitted and earn yourself a bed bath. Rent out one of those Father Christmas floats and sing to your neighbours. Would you wash my hair? Could your husband Kevin? How's about a shave? What about her from 11? Please hose me off and rub me down. Lather me with your soap. Please, I'm begging. Let's Let's have a couple cans, and then we can wash Kevin. We can share a sponge. Quick rub-a-dub-dub. I'm a dirty man. Mud on my hands. Oh, come on. What you say? Let's all shower. When should I pop round? When are you all free? You can scrub my arse, I can scrub your knees till they're clean. Are you both quite sure? I'll ask next door. Hello, Jane, share your thoughts. Fancy a shower? Did you hear me say? I think we should wash Kevin. We'll take a swimming class, and then all wash together. Look, I was wrong. Moving on, I'll knock on next door then. Come on, Kevin. The older neighbours will appreciate your rendition of Eric Clapton's emotional classic and possibly be up for a group scrub. And that's the end of this week's Here's.
Cozy season is ahead, and you'll be spending way more time inside. Is your home ready? Don't worry. With Wayfair, you can upgrade your space without breaking the bank. Score up to 70% off during their Labor Day clearance on furniture, area rugs, mattresses, and more. Plus, surprise flash deals you can't miss. Whether it's one room or the whole house, Wayfair has pieces for every style and budget.
Shop Wayfair's Labor Day clearance now through September 7th at wayfair.com.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
When was the last time you felt in control of your business finances? Expenses tracked, invoices sent, taxes ready. That's where Found comes in. Found brings your banking, bookkeeping, invoicing, and taxes together in one simple app. Manage expenses, invoice clients, send payments, and prep for tax time right where you bank. Join the hundreds of thousands who have already streamlined their finances with Found. Open a Found account for free at found.com. That's FOUND.com. Found is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services provided by Lead Bank, member FDIC.
Marketing is hard. But I'll tell you a little secret. It doesn't have to be. Let me point something out. You're listening to a podcast right now, and it's great. You love the host. You seek it out and download it. You listen to it while driving, working out, cooking, even going to the bathroom. Podcasts are a pretty close companion. And this is a podcast ad. Did I get your attention? You can reach great listeners like yourself with podcast advertising from Libsyn Ads. Choose from hundreds of top podcasts offering host endorsements, or run a pre-produced ad like this one across thousands of shows to reach your target audience and their favorite podcasts with Libsyn Ads. Go to libsynads.com, that's LIBSYN, ads.com today.